Hi, my name is Lowell Steiger. I'm a licensed attorney in California, and I'm here with Carol Pilkington, who is a spiritual teacher and ordained non-denominational minister. Hi, Carol. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you, Lo?
I'm great. I'm just sitting here anxious to talk to you.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you. So, me too. So, okay, so Carol, basically, can you describe, to me and to anybody who's watching, what it is that you do?
Yeah. In actuality, it's almost better to describe in a way of which I don't do.
Okay.
It's kind of reverse engineering, if you will. And what I don't do is diagnose and prescribe, and I don't advise people on what they should or shouldn't do. A lot of people come to me with a variety of different issues that they're having. And so I help them discover what it is that they're feeling, because sometimes people don't even know. They're anxious, they're sad, they're angry, they're frustrated. They've gone through different experiences, such as a car accident or divorce, or something happened with a family member, a death, or anything like that. And so it's life-changing, it's life-altering. And so that puts them in a state of some kind of transition. And that's uncomfortable and what I call groundless. So that means that they don't have their normal footing in life anymore. And so that makes them feel uneasy and even depressed.
Yeah, I bet.
So I help people uncover what all those feelings are. And then from there, I help them work through those feelings and so that they can live in a more clear way and be present to whatever is happening in their life at the moment, because it helps them to be able to make decisions better and to have more joy even while they're going through an unsettling experience.
Okay, so like with legal situations, it's not a one day issue. They last for a long time. Like with what I do, which is personal injury, if somebody is injured, depending on what the injuries are and how long it takes to resolve the injury, to get better, to reach what's called maximum medical improvement, and to get to hopefully somewhat of a pre-injury life. So that's a whole process. So can you talk to people and help people during that time to help them get through that long period of time?
Yes, absolutely. I help them to work through those feelings and let them know, because a lot of people feel like they have to buckle up and put on a mask of everything is okay. I help them to know in a safe environment that whatever they're feeling is okay, that they're not alone, that there isn't something wrong with them. Oftentimes, when a person goes to a therapist, they're going to them for a specific problem, as if they feel broken, but they're not broken. They don't need to be fixed. Events come up in our lives, no matter what the event might be, that give us opportunities to understand our own nature. In our lives, we're always going to experience pain and loss of some
Right.
kind or another, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And so what I do is, from that standpoint, from a more holistic standpoint, I help people see that so that they don't feel like they are the problem. A person usually often goes for help because they feel that they are the problem, not a specific problem, even though they might verbalize it in that way. So
Right.
I had an accident, and now I feel like I'm not going to be able to drive, or I feel like I might lose my independence because of an injury that I had that has taken away my mobility, my ability to walk up and down stairs, the things that we've taken for granted every day, right?
Right.
And so how does one deal with that? A lot of times it could be issues around being able to ask for help that can be underlying that, those kinds of fears of not being able to live a life that we were living before an accident. And so I help people work through those feelings and work through those fears so that they can live more normally in an unnormal situation.
Okay. Yeah. And that's interesting because a lot of times the the issue that people have when they're injured is that it has taken away or interfered with their enjoyment of life. So they have a loss of enjoyment of life, and with that, they feel like they are almost a burden to the other people around them, and so they try to compensate and make themselves even more unhappy during that time, because who has coping mechanisms for these things? An injury is thrust upon us unnaturally, right? We're not expecting when we get up in the morning, putting on our clothes and getting in the car, that someone's going to turn left in front of us and forever alter our lives. So those are the kinds of things, I guess, that you can whatever it happens to be, you can address, the sudden change in somebody's existence
That's right. So
and
I
the
look at
loss.
things, yeah, exactly. I look at things from a more holistic perspective rather than a specific issue, because it affects the whole person. It affects their whole life and how they deal with problems in general.
And so are you actually a therapist?
No, I'm not a therapist, and I actually have a document that people sign acknowledging the fact that I'm not a therapist. Like I said before, when a person has an issue of any kind, they might go to a therapist for a specific issue, not realizing that there are underlying drives and motivations that affect that issue, but all similar issues that come up in their lives in general. And so I help them understand that from a broader perspective and work with them in a more holistic way.
Okay. And in today's world where we have to practice social distancing and can't really sit in a room with, too close to anybody, can you do this work by Zoom or by FaceTime or any of those avenues or mechanisms?
Yes, in fact, most of my sessions are through these kinds of platforms.
Okay. Oh, that's wonderful. It's really good. Good to, and for anybody who's watching, I know Carol as a friend and as a client, and she is everything that you see is what you get. She is a lovely person who cares deeply about other people, very empathetic, and I think that's what a lot of people need in any legal circumstance, because it's so unnatural for most people to be involved in a legal case, as a plaintiff or as a defendant. So
Thank you so much, Lo.
you're welcome. And so Carol, how would people contact you?
If people would like to contact me, they can go to my website. It's yourdiscoverycall.com, and
Okay.
they can fill out a form, and that will come to me, and I will contact them for a consultation, a free consultation, to see if it is something that we can work together through.
Okay. I'll put that information in the video so people can get to you.
Great. Thank you so much, Lo.
Okay, Carol, it's been wonderful talking to you as always.
Same
Okay.
here.
Okay.